Hey guys, it's Tracy from the decorating studio here at Wilton. We often get questions from our viewers like, what is meringue powder? How do you use meringue powder? And what is it used for? Today I'm going to answer some of those questions. Before we get started, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and click the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of our videos. Give us a like and a comment down below if you have any questions. We also have a helpful blog post with tips and tricks to using meringue powder in the description box below. Meringue powder is a substitute for raw egg whites used in baking and decorating. It consists of cornstarch, dried egg whites, sugar, and stabilizers. Substituting meringue powder for fresh egg whites can be very beneficial to your baking and decorating. Unlike working with fresh eggs, which can be tricky for a variety of reasons, meringue powder doesn't require any additional preparation before use. Since it's a dry and a shelf-stable product, it doesn't require refrigeration, which makes it handy to keep around as it can be kept for at least 2 years in a cool, dry place. Since it is a dehydrated product, it is always a constant amount, making sure your measurements are level, which allows you to have a greater control of the added liquid in the recipe. Meringue powder is also pasteurized, which means it's free from harmful bacteria, unlike using fresh eggs. Meringue powder is great to use in recipes because it whips up quicker than fresh egg whites and is more stable in recipes. If you are wanting to use meringue powder as a replacement for each egg white required in the recipe, mix 2 teaspoons of meringue powder with 2 tablespoons of water. I recommend using meringue powder in any recipe that requires egg whites to be beaten to stiff peaks or any applications where the meringue component will not be cooked at a high enough temperature to kill off the bacteria. Egg white powder is different than meringue powder. If considering egg white powder versus meringue powder, keep in mind that dried egg whites are formulated to replace egg whites specifically, while meringue powder is meant to replace all the ingredients necessary to stabilize meringue. Meringue powder can be used in so many different sweet treats like meringue cookies, royal icing, pie or tart toppings and fillings, cookie icing, and even buttercream. Check out the links below for recipe ideas using meringue powder, from homemade marshmallows to pavlova. We use meringue powder in our royal icing to help make this recipe quick and easy. You can use royal icing to pipe flowers and decorations in advance to decorate cakes, cupcakes, and cookies. You can find our detailed royal icing video to answer all your royal icing questions, as well as our go-to recipe in the description box. Meringue cookies are airy, sweet, crunchy, fat-free cookies that are so easy to make and will melt in your mouth. You can use these little cookies to top pies and cakes or dress them up with different colors and sprinkles to be eaten solo. You can find our recipe link in the description box below. For pies and tarts, meringue is a light and airy dessert made from whipping up egg whites and sugar. For traditional meringue-topped pie, spread meringue on top of pie filling and lightly toast under a broiler. While there are many types of cookie icing, a thinned royal icing recipe is perfect for covering or decorating cutout cookies. Also known as flow-in icing or flood icing, this recipe dries to a smooth, hard finish that looks like porcelain. Unlike softer cookie icings, thinned royal icing is durable once it sets, so it's perfect to use on rollout or sugar cookies as gifts in treat bags or boxes. You can find our cookie icing recipe and video in the description box. In homemade buttercream, meringue powder helps stabilize icing and the surface crusts over faster. It helps icing hold its shape in heat and humidity. Here are some tips for working with meringue powder. Keep in mind when you are working with recipes that use meringue powder, use utensils and bowls that are grease-free. Residue from oil will break down the meringue powder mixture and keep it from beating to stiff peaks. Avoid using a plastic bowl as well. Oil from previous recipes might leave a film on the bowl that's difficult to wash off. I hope this video was helpful and that it answers any questions you have about meringue powder and inspires you to use it in your baking and decorating. If you have any other questions, please leave us a comment below and I'll be sure to get back to you. If you liked this video, don't forget to give us a thumbs up, share this video with your baking friends, and be sure to subscribe to our channel if you haven't done so already. Also, leave a comment below on what other videos you would like to see. I'm Tracy from the Decorating Studio. Thanks for watching.